Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. Do me a favor, if you're not already subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel, guys. I try to put gaming content out like this on a steady basis, and if you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor, please give it a thumbs up. Now with that said, today's video, I am going to do a small pickups video, but I also want to show you guys and find out for myself what's in this box right here. I am excited to find out. This was actually sent by my good friend and fellow YouTube channel, Steve Craig, the Retro Gamer. I'm excited to see what's in here. Now, Steve reached out to me recently. I guess, you know, from watching the channel, he was out picking stuff up and he seen something and he wanted to get it for me. So Steve was cool enough to go into my messages, send me a message and get in contact with me. And ever since then, we exchanged numbers, been talking, addresses, all that stuff. Him and my buddy Sam from Contagious Collections, the three of us have been in contact and are going to be sending each other gaming gift packages from now on. So this is the second one I received. The first one was from Sam from Contagious Collections. So thank you again, Sam. I really do appreciate it, buddy. And this one is from Steve. Now, Steve Craig, Retro Gamer, and Sam from Contagious Collections have excellent gaming pickups channels. They're just absolutely awesome. Some of their collection videos and their pickups are second to none. So definitely do yourself a favor and check out their channels. I'll put them right here so you guys can see both of their channels and how they're spelled. And I'm also going to put another one, Ace from Fit2Play Games. Definitely check him out as well. Ace was cool enough to send me an Xbox One Duke controller, so thanks again, Ace. I really do appreciate that, buddy. But these guys are doing really cool things, and I just want to say thank you to each one of them. But this video, we are going to check out what's in this box, and then I'm going to show you the rest of my pickups. So I can't wait, guys, so let's get into it. Alright, so let's find out what is actually in here. Finally, I cannot wait to see what is in here. Alright, so I just want to say first off, I just cracked the box and there's a piece in here that Steve told me, and this is how I even wound up talking to him. Steve told me that he was out and he seen something after watching my Legend of Zelda video, and that he thought of me while he was out and wanted to just pick something up that he seen. Something small, but regardless, he thought it was cool. He wanted me to have it, and he sent that. Now, I haven't seen it yet, but I do want to say, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. The whole fact that Steve sent this all because of this one item that sparked him to get in contact with me and for us to start talking and becoming good friends, and me also meeting Sam and talking with him, and just all that all together is just absolutely priceless. So whatever this is probably the most special piece in this box just because of that right there. So I just want to say thanks again, Steve. Whatever it is, buddy, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So let's get into it. All right. Okay, so let's see if this is the thing. And it is. Alright, so right here we have the Legend of Zelda Collector Fun Box. So this little thing right here, this fun box, sparked so many cool things. So Steve, thanks so much, buddy. I will truly appreciate this forever. This is going right in my Zelda collection. Top shelf, buddy, top shelf. I got over 15 items inside, collector's tags, trading cards, collector pin, exclusive tag, large foil decal, and 3 cards and more. Now, this is right up my alley. Steve obviously has seen a lot of my collection at this point through a couple videos, and I love stuff like this. I have the spot right for this, especially too. I don't know if this is the dog tag that, I don't know if it's like random or what, but man, if this Majora's Mask dog tag is in there, I have a spot right away for it. But man, thanks again, Steve. This is awesome, buddy. Absolutely awesome. So here, I'll show it to you guys up close so you can kind of see. On the back, it kind of shows the dog tags and the little card pack and the pins and all that stuff. But super, super cool. Like I said, just this little box right here spawned some awesome, awesome stuff. So really happy to have this into my Zelda collection. So like I said, thanks again, Steve. And now let's see what else is in here. Now this, I didn't see it yet, but I do know what it is, and I forgot about it, honestly. And this is something me and Steve had talked about. And this is the Tetris manual for the NES. Steve actually got this in one of his pickups. He got a crazy deal on a bunch of like boxed NES stuff, empty boxes for games, and manuals and stuff. So he was like, hey man, do you need any of this stuff to complete anything or just to go with whatever game? I was like, yeah, you know, I could use this. So he sent that. So dude, thanks man. That is awesome. So that will be going right with that NES game. Alright, so right here, I got some packaging. I won't pop it, I'll let my son do that. He loves to pop that stuff. Alright, so I'm feeling some games here. Alright, so what do we got here? LittleBigPlanet for the PlayStation Vita. Now, me and Steve are both on a big PlayStation Vita kick. I recently just bought 2 of them. Now, I got a stack of games already. Steve actually told me, don't buy any Vita games until you get this. So I was suspecting some Vita games, but I have no idea which ones. This is definitely one I do not have, so thank you, Steve. And I don't have like this one, but I have a game that's made by the same, I think, creator. Yeah, it's Mod Racing or something. It has like these little cool like puppet looking characters and stuff, and you could like develop like tracks and all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, I think it's called Mod Racers, but it's made by the people that make LittleBigPlanet. So thank you, Steve. And if you guys like PlayStation Vita stuff, go check out Steve's channel, man. He has got some awesome PlayStation Vitas, and he's got a pretty sick collection of games. And he's just been getting some really, really cool ones lately. So I'm excited to add some more, especially boxed with the original boxes, because that's what I've been looking for. I'm trying hard not to get these games in, you know, the GameStop boxes or whatever, unless, you know, it's a great deal that I can't turn down. Then it's different, but I'm trying not to do that. So this is what I'm looking for, absolutely. And you know, the reason I even got back into the Vita is because I originally had a PlayStation Vita a month after it launched, and I picked it up for Uncharted Golden Abyss, which is also a game that I'm totally looking for. I haven't picked it up yet. I can't find it with the box. It's just like impossible around me. So there's a bunch of games that I'm looking for, but that was one of them, one of the top ones. I got like a list. I think I mentioned them in the last video. So there was a couple, what is it? Killzone's another one, but Uncharted and Mortal Kombat were 2 that I originally had. Oh, and PlayStation All-Stars. So I got both of those. I do not have Uncharted, but I'm also tracking down a couple other ones, like Killzone game is another one, and there's a couple other ones. I think Wipeout 2046, I think it's called. That's another one. So I don't know what else is in here, but thank you, Steve. Awesome, buddy. Awesome. So let's see. All right, so we got more mobile stuff for my little guy. Alright, so I got one more game in here. I can tell it's a game. So, let's see what this is. Dude. Oh my god. Thanks so much, man. Absolutely awesome. So now I do have Uncharted Golden Abyss. This is not a game I'm looking for anymore. So Steve, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Now I feel like my Vita collection, even though it'll never be finished, it kind of came full circle now. I kind of completed what I set out to do, is to get the original model Vita that I had, which was the OLED model, which I had to sell because I had some medical problems and I needed some money back then. So I sold off my PlayStation Vita, all my games, my case, and this was my favorite game that I had. This was the first game I actually beat on the Vita as well, and the one that showed me how cool the system was. So I'm really excited to have this, man. Thanks a lot. Now, he's seen me talk about the games I really wanted in the last video, so I'm pretty glad that I actually made that list. So, but, you know, pretty cool to have both of these games actually in their respected boxes instead of, you know, the counterfeit boxes that I cannot stand. And these games look to be in really, really good shape. So, try to show them to you there. So, awesome stuff. It's getting harder and harder to find boxed games like this. For whatever reason, some of these boxes are so hard to find. And people want to charge too much for these, honestly. But, alright, so thanks again, Steve. I really appreciate it, buddy. If you guys want to help support Steve Craig's channel, right here again, check out Steve Craig. Awesome guy. So, thanks, buddy. Alright, to get into the pickups that I picked up, not a ton of stuff, but I got a few of them. Now, I did pre-order these, and I forgot about them, actually, until I went into GameStop recently, and there was Richter Belmont. An Amiibo that like I said, I pre-ordered and was anticipating, especially when I seen Simon Belmont came out. I knew we'd get this. So, I'm really happy to add this one to my Amiibo collection. And another awesome one is the other new one that came out, and that is the Dark Samus Amiibo. Absolutely awesome looking. This is probably one of my favorite Amiibos out of all of them. I just really like what they did with Dark Samus. She just looks creepy. I mean, just like the hand looks like all alien and stuff. It's just so cool, guys. Absolutely awesome. Just the texture to this thing, they did a fantastic job. So, wow, man, the mold on that is crazy. So, I got those Amiibos, and I picked up 2 3DS games here. Now, this first one is a common game, and I was shocked that I just never got it. It was just expensive, and I always was waiting for a deal. And the deal just never came. So, finally, I seen some gameplay of this game actually in 3D on my 3DS, just looking through the eShop. And I was like, wow, that game looks so good. I was like, I gotta have it. So, when I went, I didn't see it on the shelf. I mentioned it, and they're like, oh, we got that. I was like, oh, man, you got a copy with the real case? And they're like, yeah, sure. They had a bunch of them. I was like, sweet. So, I got to pick between red and the white. So I picked the red because, man, this thing was in awesome shape and looked good. You know, super happy about this too, because this one did come with the manual and all the other paperwork. So this one is 100% complete, and it's in really good shape. So definitely happy about that. I've played it, and it is fun. I do really like the 3D in this game. It totally works for Mario Kart. And, you know, it's kind of a shame that they're not going to have any more on the 3DS. I am going to miss this system because I do really like it. So, kind of sucks that they aren't really making games anymore. And another one that I picked up right away because there's certain games you just do not see a lot of anymore. And, you know, you see, like, collecting for 3DS, I see a lot of the same games over and over and over. And every once in a while, I'll see something I haven't seen ever or in a long time. And this is a game I've probably seen like once. And that's Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King. Now, I've been waiting to see one of these because I really like Dragon Quest. Now that I've played a couple Dragon Quest games, I realized how good they actually are. And I wouldn't pick up any one I can find, honestly. So, you know, finding this on the 3DS, which is just cool that, you know, parts of it can play in 3D, I think is absolutely awesome. And I haven't checked it out yet, but I definitely can't wait to see this in action. So, really happy to have this. Unfortunately, they didn't make a manual for this. It does have the paper saying about the game manual, I guess, on the actual cartridge itself. But regardless, it's complete and it's in decent shape. Everything's here, looks good. I'm happy. Alright, so moving along here, I also picked up two Nintendo GameCube games, another system I'm always looking for games for, and I just kind of stumbled upon these. Basically, they were like just returns. The one I actually was there while it was being returned, and my buddy Dan, the manager, he was like, yo man, he's like, do you want this? He's like, they're gonna return it. I was like, hell yeah, see how much it is, and then I'll give you a definite, but yeah, I'm interested, you know. But the first one I seen, and this was a different time, and I actually think I forgot to show this in my last pickup video. I forget when I got this, but it was very recent, and that is Namco Museum. This is obviously the player's choice version, but this game is in really, really good shape. The disc is almost mint, so that is absolutely awesome because that's the important part. It plays really good, and I mean, the case isn't in bad shape at all. I mean, you know, it's got Pac-Man on it, so you can't go wrong. I just love Pac-Man. Obviously, I got Pac-Man behind me as well, but super cool. I am really happy to have this. Like I said, you know, it's in really good shape, so there is no manual, unfortunately, but like I said, at least the game's in not bad shape, and I have the case, so I'm happy about that. And the other GameCube game I got was the one that was being returned, and that is Animal Crossing. Now, I never played the original Animal Crossing until now that I have it. I've recently played it. And this thing takes so much memory up, I had to actually delete a bunch of stuff on my memory card. So much that's another pickup I got, but I actually have it in the GameCube with the game running behind me here. But I bought a new memory card, a new one that has tons and tons of memory on it. So I don't have to keep, you know, deleting stuff, because it's pretty bad when you gotta delete games that you don't want to, like Metroid Prime or you know, Ocarina of Time or something, you know. It's like, I don't want to delete stuff on these files because I'm playing them, but I did, and now I have to play them back to get them to where I was, just to play this. So now I at least got enough memory to play all my games, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I got a good price on this. I was pretty happy with it. I was shocked how much this game actually sells online for, like eBay. Man, it was up there. And I got, you know, GameStop was asking something fairly reasonable. But this thing is 100% complete. Everything's there. The paperwork, all of it. You know, the discs in halfway decent shape. It was a little dirty when I got it. I cleaned it up, and thumbs up there, buddy. Alright, so I got one more actual game. And this is a game that I do have digitally, and it's came out on a couple things now, but finally got a physical version recently, and that is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. This is an absolutely great game. I am a big Ninja Theory fan, so I was been following this game before it came out for a while, years. So when it finally came out, I actually bought it digitally day one on my PlayStation 4. And I have it on my Xbox One X on the Games Pass. I didn't buy it on the Nintendo Switch, but now I do have a physical copy, so I'm pretty excited about that. But this will be staying sealed because I really have no reason to open this up at this point. But I just thought it was cool that they finally put this game on a disc already. And the last pickup I got is something that I really needed. I bought a bunch of Game Boy Advance games lately. I have Link, Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, and I have Legend of Zelda, Link Between, what is it? Forgetting the name of the games, I got so many. It's slipping my mind. A Link to the Past, there we go. I got Link to the Past with Four Swords Adventure for the Game Boy Advance, because I also got some other games, but thinking of that, I could actually play them too. Well, I actually got 2 DS games as well. I got, let's see, the names are slipping my mind. There's so many of them. The one with the train, and the Phantom Hourglass, and the other one with the train. But I recently got all 4 of those games, all handheld games, and all can play on this right here. This is a DS Lite, and I wanted to get one of these because of the screen. Now, yes, I know you're probably saying that thing looks pink, and that's because obviously it is. Now, it's like a rose gold, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's what color it is. Now, it looks like it's in almost perfect shape. That's why I picked it up. Well, that, and I got it for $30. I had a bunch of points, and I was able to redeem my points for gift cards at GameStop. I had like $20 worth of gift cards for pre-owned stuff, so I wound up using it for this. So instead of getting this for like $55, I got it for like $35 or something. So to me, that was a great deal because I wanted these like as soon as possible, because I'm playing the Minish Cap right now on the Game Boy Advance on my SP, and it has just got a front-lit screen. It's just super hard to see. I'm squinting. I mean, it's not bad, your eyes adjust, but still, it's just, I need more light. So being that this has a backlit screen, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I've been in the market for one of these. I've been looking for a while. I just never pulled the trigger. Well, I couldn't with the price, and I couldn't believe the shape this thing was in. I don't know, I mean, I have it on now, but I mean, look how bright the screen is. Figure that compared to having something super dull. Oh my God, is the other screen dull. I mean, if you have any Game Boy Advance without a backlit screen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Your eyes will be squinting, especially when you're used to all these bright systems. But look at this screen. I don't know if you can see it, but it is in such great shape. There's like no scratches on that thing, unless there are new ones that I put on there. But the screen is like mint on this thing. And even the like outer jacket of this, I mean, it is just gorgeous. This, I thought about changing this and just like customizing the skin, but then I realized like, I don't want to, because it's in such good shape. I almost hate to change the original design, because this is all original here, and it's just, it stood the test of time. And like, look at that. I mean, it still has that awesome gloss to it, and it's like, all the writing is just, looks brand new on it. Absolutely amazing. This thing's in gorgeous shape, and it's still got the cover here, and you know, a lot of times these are gone, because a lot of people just put games in there, and this thing was gone. So just the fact that it has everything here, and you know, you got this nice little guy here. I never owned a DS Lite, so I don't know if this is the original, but man, this thing is super nice, this little telescopic deal here. So super happy about that, man. They gave me another one too, but I like the one that was in there. I don't think they even knew it was in there because it kind of blended in, but super, super cool. Like I said, again, this thing is in immaculate shape. So for $35, I was like, yeah, I can't walk away from this, because this seems to be the only color that they ever have around me anyway. Whenever they do have like a white one or black or whatever, they are so beat up, and the screen is just destroyed. I'm like, there's no way I'm paying even $30, $20 for that, you know. But this I would have paid the $50 probably for, even with the weird color. The color doesn't bother me so much. I'm kind of used to it. You know, it just almost looks like skin color in a way or something. But super, super cool. So I'm glad to have this. I finally have a DS Lite. I've been in the market for one. This thing is super portable. Now I see why these things are so sought after. They're great little systems. And just the fact that I can play DS and Game Boy Advance on here is pretty awesome. But what do you guys think about my pickups, and what do you think about the awesome stuff that Steve got me in this pickup, or got for me as a gift? Like I said, said, that Zelda stuff's going right up with my Zelda stuff. That means more to me. Actually, any Uncharted, because it means a little more to me just with my circumstances and how all that stuff, it has like a personal meaning to me, so that really does mean a lot. But thanks for everything, and thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel, guys. I try to put gaming content out like this as much as I can. But like I said, thanks for watching. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one, guys.